Hi there guys, good whatever time it is where you are, I'm Lucindahead and we're going to be carrying on with the Amnesia Let's Play today. We're on episode 10, so we're now in the double digits, we're really making progress. At least I hope we are. Like I've said before, I don't actually know how long the game is. But I'm enjoying every moment of it, so that's good. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay. What was I doing? Remind myself of all the controls. That's the one. Okay. Something knocking down the trees out there. That's not good. I don't suppose I'd be able to get to those without dying. Well, that's a nice little detail. All the candles look like they've actually singed the walls slightly behind them. Okay, going back to the outside, I'm going to try and look at the lift area now. Just going to try and get a look outside of the lift area. Because we haven't found all of the what were they that we needed? Rods. We haven't found all of the rods. I'm going to have to work on the basis that we will find them. Oh. Apparently there's an important key hiding in the guest room. I don't think I found that before. So this is locked. This is still here. Go put that somewhere else. I made a good noise. Okay, we know there is a key in here, but where will it be?
That taste, that fragrance, Damascus rose.
Taste that fragrance, the master's rolls. Apparently the master made some good rolls. It is the fact that it's speaking up beside this bookcase telling me that the key is somewhere near this bookcase. Or is this just... I think I should keep this open, because that served me well when the monster attacked last. Aha!
Oh, thank God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then. No monster this time? Never sure what innocent activity is going to set the monster off. Oh. Looks like the piece of person has been taken away. That's reassuring. Something came back for its leftovers. Actually does it. You have the key now, genius.
This place is bigger than a room. Got to be scoping out potential hiding places.
5th of July, 1839. Today, I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks. Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may, in fact, have inspired the globus cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
I can see why you might. I mean, in that fortnight, a multitude of other people could have asked for his expertise, but... Get out my way, chair! God, chairs, they try so hard to inconvenience you. Well, that's cool. It's like thin, so it falls a lot more slowly and softly than a hammer, for example. That's cool. More diagrams. Oh. I know I read this before. Get your lamp out and calm down. Like that renders this place moose as a hiding place, but right, I'm just going to check the notes that I took about this thing. Actually, I'll do that in a minute.
There's nothing left. Everything is gone.
That's reassuring. These pipes are fitted very strangely. Gotta wonder why they had to be fitted in this way that they are fitted in. And that's supposed to have been very primitive and all, but seriously.
of July, 1839. I've read every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lack for the insight I crave. I've sent letters to many in Herbert's address book and received answers of varying importance. Today, I got one which differed greatly from the others. From a baron in Prussia. He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples. He didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, "I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle. Signed, Alexander." What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian woods near the Baltic Sea. While being the least informative letter I've received, it causes me greatest distress and interest. As I write, my thoughts are drawn to my nightmares in which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description. A voice from the void. The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights dreading a repeat of those horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, in hope that he can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
Oh, you don't need sedatives. You don't need sleep. Sleep is so overrated. Caffeine does it perfectly well. Discard the ones which are badly damaged. Keep this. hope that's rust. I don't want to light too many lamps, because if you light too many lamps, the monster can see you when you're hiding. Okay, so it says there is rods in storage. One must find these storage rods, I suppose. Of course. They're further down into the basement. Because further down is where we want to go. Further down is always good in horror contexts. It's not like that is where the kill beast is 90% of the time. Are these the cogwheels? Oh, that cogwheel does not fit. Oh, does it fit on a different spoke? Ah! Calm down, mate. Stop going crazy so quickly. You're costing us a fortune in oil. I know, I can't see either. I'm just very good at guessing where we're going. A shovel? There's monster noises. Now full of coal. Good. But you know what I don't have? Any more rods. The thing I have seen so far is a distinctive lack of those rods. Could have spent a lot of time just carrying cogwheels around. I know where the third one is though, so at least I won't have to search for it. At least I did. Then I started flinging it around. Two. Was it in here or up at the top? I'm pretty sure it was up at the top, but let's search in here just in case. No, yeah, here it is. At any moment, Mr. Monster could appear and start making this significantly more difficult for us. But as long as the place isn't flooded, it's fine. Yeah, sorry that I have to keep editing it so that it's all much brighter, which unfortunately makes my camera come out too bright as well. Problem is, in the game there is no setting to change the brightness, which will reflect on the recording. It only changed the screen, my screen's brightness, not the brightness of the recording. Which is not really terribly helpful for me when I'm trying to record The Dark Descent, because it is dark. That's the idea. I try to brighten it up enough that you guys can see what's happening without my camera being just a white blur on a black background. It's one of those things that needs tweaking. If I could record my camera separately and then edit it on, that would be fine, but as yet I do not have the money for software that can do that. At the moment I'm still using cheap software, but I'm doing what I can with what I've got. Everybody has to start somewhere, you know? And at the moment, I'm in the very early days. Okay, let me take a look at the notes that I took.
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert.
Yeah, there
As
is.
it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
There's a lot
But
of
it
shame.
looks ridiculous.
It
The
does.
shame will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
Never forget to pack a parasol when you're going to the desert, sweetheart. Manhood? What do you mean, manhood? You don't need that in the desert. Might as well make it pink and floral whilst you're there. After consideration, I have decided that I must have forgotten something down here in storage or missed something. In fact, I have reviewed the video of my gameplay and figured out that there is a place I missed. So I'm going to go through here and I'm going to try not to die. Well, I'm going to leave this episode of Amnesia here. Thank you guys so much for joining me again. I'm not going to gush again about how much I like this game, because I think I've done quite enough of that already, but it is a good game. Links as always in the description. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next episode.